Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where we spill tea left, right, and everywhere in between. In today's video, we are covering the entire Creepshow Art drama and all the tea that you need to be caught up on that. But before we get into the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos that we post. You can also head over to the Hot Tea Twitter account where you can follow and share any tea or deep dive topics that you would like to see covered. This is a deep one, so grab a snack, get comfy, and let's spill the tea. As a prerequisite to this video, you guys, there will be discussion of R-word and SA allegations, as well as of stalking, self-harm, and drug use. So if any of that is triggering to you, a word of caution, as you may find some of the content of this video disturbing. Before we can really dive into the tea history or the drama or really the serious problems with Creepshow Art's background and time on the internet, we should get to know who they are real quick. Shannon Margaret Campbell is a YouTuber who was mainly known for her art video, commentary video, and story times. Shannon started her YouTube career in 2018, and her earlier content mainly consisted of storytime videos, as well as something called an art rage series where she would voice over footage of her drawing while ranting. Let's talk about some of the controversies that Shannon has been involved with. So the main one that we are all probably even a little bit aware of is the situation with Emily Artful, which we will get into shortly, but there's some pre-drama to unpack before we do. Now, there is a lot with Shannon, like accusing Jameela Jamil of faking a disability, spreading the misinformation of a drag queen allegedly sharing revenge pee and nudes, doxing her own sibling, and accusing YouTuber MangaKamen of being sexist because he did not use any curse words in front of her. But let's start with the Hopeless Peaches drama. Hopeless Peaches, or Rosie, is another art YouTuber who mainly does commentary and videos of her creating digital art with a voiceover. The drama with Creepshow Art all started when Shannon defended prison mate Luke's accusations against Peaches for suicide baiting. Prison mate Luke is another YouTuber, by the way. He isn't mentioned much more than just now, so I'll keep this brief as there is a lot to get through. But Shannon tweeted, "Before I hit 100k, I was friends with another creator. This creator later spread lies about me, told people I was psychotic, and I screamed at her and basically poisoned potential friendships with other people in the art community." Shannon followed this tweet by clarifying exactly who she was talking about and mentioned Peaches by name, saying, "This tweet was about Hopeless Peaches. Finding out that she had told multiple creators who she knew I admired that I screamed at her and attacked her when I viewed her as a little sister f***ing sucked." To be clear, Shannon provided nothing to back any of these claims up. Peaches actually did attempt suicide, but was talked out of it by a close friend. This friend was MangaKamen, who Shannon had accused of being sexist. Many YouTubers came forward and showed disapproval for Shannon's treatments and claims against Peaches. Many people said that Shannon went too far, and despite being proven to have actually lied about her claims, Shannon stood by what she said. I don't like ever making light of topics like suicide or anything like that, and I don't want any of you to think that I see it as tea or something to laugh about, because it's not funny. I will include links in the description where you or someone close to you that may be struggling can go for help if you struggle with these issues. Yes, we are a tea channel, but something like that is more serious, and I just wanted to mention that before we move on. Now, let's dive into the Lolcow drama. The Lolcow forum is probably one of the most known about and recent dramas involving Shannon. Should you be unaware, Lolcow is basically a forum where people can get together and talk shit about influencers and YouTubers, and it's said to be one of the meanest places on the internet. In 2021, Shannon's anonymity was revoked on the site by an admin, and all the posts that Shannon had made with the understanding that they were anonymous now showed that they were actually her, Creepshow Art. And many of these posts were Shannon talking about herself in third person and talking a lot of shit about other YouTubers. The admin that revoked this also created a full post history that showed everything, and they did this by using Shannon's IP address. Imagine how, embarrassing though. And what's more than embarrassing, a lot of things being said that were exposed included actual harmful speech like racist remarks, transphobic comments, ableist speech, and more. Shannon said that all of these posts were actually created by her stalker, but the IP address, right? Needless to say, Shannon's response to this was not met with great positivity. Shannon's stalker allegation painted a picture of an individual named Amy, this was a made-up name, Shannon says, who had been stalking Shannon for 8 years, since high school even. She said that she and Amy had made up, and Amy had begun to support her and they were all good, but then Shannon started getting disturbing messages and pictures about self-harm, which was allegedly the party trick of the supposed stalker, Amy. In Shannon's statement on all of this, which I will throw up here and you can pause to read if you like, even though I am summarizing for you, Shannon claims that she was in disbelief that Amy would do this, as the last time they had emailed everything was all good. She said that she did not know that she needed to use a VPN to prevent Amy from using her IP address, hence the admin on Lolcow tracing these posts back to Shannon. Shannon was basically trying to say that it wasn't her regardless of the IP address. Okay, so just real quick on the IP address thing, to my knowledge and from what I looked up online real quick, IP addresses can't be used by someone else from somewhere else. It's more to do with the network that you're logged into. So unless this Amy was in her house or using her Wi-Fi from outside, I'm not sure that that's possible at all, but that would explain the negative reaction that Shannon got from saying all of this. And anyways, to continue on this, Shannon claims that Amy spoofed her IP address and used it to post on multiple websites, posing as Shannon, as well as doxing her family members and sending death threats. Now, this entire thing has been debunked by creators including Kai Weiss and Harley TBS. So this entire thing, every word she says there was a lie. The stalker does not exist, allegedly. But while we are on the topic of stalkers, let's talk about the Emily Artful drama. After all of these Lolcow posts leaked, Emily came out and said that she had actually been harassed and tormented by Shannon for years, and the only reason that she knows her is because Emily's ex-boyfriend dated Shannon. Emily explained that it was almost comical that Shannon came out and said that she had a stalker making fake accounts when Shannon had been doing exactly that to Emily. Emily claims that Shannon would copy thumbnails and YouTube titles, but then would also make fake accounts and comment on Emily's videos saying things like, "Oh my god, Creepshow Art is copying you," in an attempt to get Emily to say something about it. Emily did approach Shannon and ask her to change up the titles, as a certain segment she was doing was the exact same, and Shannon was apparently very polite and agreed. In June 2021, Emily uploaded a 2-hour-long video where she dove into all of the harassments that she had dealt with from both Shannon and her husband with receipts. This included the threatened revenge child P, as well as poking fun at her past addictions, threatening her child, trying to get her fired in real life, and more. Emily also disclosed that Shannon's husband Anthony had R-worded her whilst she was unconscious. Allegedly, both Shannon and Anthony deleted all of their social media accounts after this video exposing them came out. But the deactivation did not last long, as in July of 2021, Shannon reactivated her Instagram account. Then in December of 2021, she made a response video to Emily. This was also a 2-hour-long video and was titled "The Lies of Emily Artful," with evidence. The video was met with such a high level of backlash, and really all because Shannon claims to have debunked everything Emily said, but literally didn't. So many people came out with videos, super confused as to why Shannon even uploaded this video at all, as it did absolutely nothing. In fact, the video kind of did the opposite. It basically provided further proof that she was indeed stalking Emily. Shannon also succumbed to bringing up past controversies of Emily's that were long apologized for and had nothing at all to do with the issue at hand. No relevance to what was going on at all. So again, more confusion, but almost a laughable way to try and deal with the situation. Some people likened it to a child saying something like, "Yeah, I did this, but you did that." Like, ridiculous. Shannon attached a Google document claiming that it was evidence that also basically had nothing, and ended the video saying that she was done and was not coming back to YouTube. Shannon says that there was no evidence to back up the claims against her, that anyone who truly knows her knows the truth. She also says that Emily is not able to get any real legal movement on her side. Basically, she has nothing, but says that any lawyer she has gone to has been very interested in getting involved in her case. In between all of this, during the Shannon response video, a lot of people noticed that while Shannon is claiming to be proving she was never a stalker, she did this while providing super stalker-like evidence, including diary entries, super old DeviantArt posts from when Emily was like 13 years old, MySpace, Twitter, and Facebook accounts, and even mentioned what color the wallpaper was at Emily's house. But you're not a stalker. Okay, sure. Okay, so we are almost completely caught up with the whole thing, but then Emily Artful posted a video recently titled "I'm Done, Shannon." During this video, Emily creates a spider rose piece, unrelated but a super cool piece of art by the way, and runs through all the drama with Shannon and explains fully her side and provides detailed recaps on literally everything. Emily includes in her video that everything has to be taken as speculation as nothing has been formally or legally stated and that she is just recapping everything from her perspective. Emily calls out Shannon's video, calling it a shit show, and says that she received a letter from her lawyer saying basically that she can't say or do anything, long story short. Emily says that she did a little digging on that lawyer, and it seems that mainly they tend to send long and complicated letters in attempts to throw people off, and usually their cases include the efforts to get negative reviews, etc. removed from the internet. Emily's video is about an hour and a half long and was a good watch if you have any interest in the full breakdown of everything, plus she has all of it timestamped, which we love. She explains her side of the mistakes that she has made herself, as well as elaborates on the lies and manipulation of Shannon. Emily is careful to say everything is alleged, and she urges people to come to their own conclusions based on evidence provided. And I'll say from the research I have done on this, that is a lot more than Shannon has provided or done in this case. At the end of this video, Emily says, "Shannon, if you want to sue me, sue me." Emily wraps up saying that she wants to be done and she wants to detach from Shannon and the whole thing and just move on with her life. She says that this is the last time she will discuss this on her channel. Shannon's Instagram account is still up, but all of her posts are gone apart from a highlight dedicated to Emily. I haven't seen or found anything having been said from Shannon's side since Emily posted this video, and who knows if she will ever say anything else about the situation or even move forward with legal action. This was a huge deep dive, you guys, with a lot of moving pieces and different people involved, so I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed making it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell as we do post new videos every single day. And for now, here's a little eye bleach for you so you can hopefully enjoy the rest of your day.